Hey Calvary, I just wanted to take a moment and say hi and say congratulations to the class of 2010. Congratulations on the big achievement, graduating. It's a bigger achievement for some of you than others. Some of you, I never thought this day would come, but I'm surprised and impressed, and you know who you are. And I'm totally kidding. But I want to take a second and just share a memory or two about each one of you and let you know how much you mean to me. I appreciate my time that I got to spend with you guys and really have a lot of good memories and miss you guys a lot. I'm going to start off with Cameron Kimmel. I can hardly say your name without smiling, and man, you brought a lot of joy to my life, Cameron. One memory in particular that I have of you was on ski retreat when you let us take a huge block of ice and you held it on your head until the whole thing melted. And I want you to know you always made us laugh, and you were just a great kid and a joy to work with. Al DeLeon, I remember the day you were born like it was yesterday. I remember I was there with your family, and I looked down at you after you were born, and I said, man, that's a good-looking kid. And I'll never forget, you turned and you looked at me, and you reached out and grabbed my hand and said, graduate. That's when I knew you were going to graduate, and here you are today. Congratulations, man. Big accomplishment. Chris Nutt, a.k.a. Squirrel, a.k.a. the quiet guy. We spent a lot of time together, buddy, and you know that I love you. And I just remember a lot of different times with you. I remember one of the things I remember is that when we would kind of get in little wars with those little Tide balls that were in my office and we'd be throwing them around at each other, I remember that you would gather them up and go hide them in like a little nest, which is why we started calling you Squirrel. I think it was also because your fingernails were always long and they would cut us. But congratulations, man. I wish you the best of luck. Deborah Gibbons. Man, there's so many memories I have of you, but I think the one that I think says the most about who you are was the time that you won the award for Best Video of the Year on the MTV Music Video Awards. And I remember that as you got up to give your acceptance speech, Kanye West came up on the stage and interrupted your speech and said, she doesn't deserve this, Beyonce deserves this award. And I remember you didn't fight back, you didn't yell at him, you just gracefully accepted what happened to you, and I've always respected you for that, and I really think you're a good person. Congratulations. Next we had Rebecca Llewellyn, and I remember one time in particular when we went on a retreat and we were playing a card game. I believe it was Rook, and we placed a little friendly wager on that card game, and you and Caitlin ended up beating me and whoever my partner was, and because of that I had to sleep on the porch that night, and I had a nice cozy bed inside, but instead I had to take my mattress and lay outside in the porch all night, and I want to thank you for that. That's when I got my head lice, and I never have gotten rid of it. So thank you. Garrett Nichols, if there's one thing I remember about you, it was your unique style. You had the long, cool hair, and you always wore interesting jackets and shirts and hats. And the other night I was playing basketball, and somebody left a hat in the church, and I immediately thought of you. And so I want to do a little tribute to you. This reminds me of a hat you would wear. And I know that it's probably not Indian, something you would wear, but I wanted to put this on for you, and I want you to know that it smells really bad, a little bit like smoke, and now this person has my head lice, so love you, Garrett. Tyler Lupton. Tyler, I got to spend a lot of time with you when I was there, and I could think of lots of different memories, like the timeouts that you had to be in the van, in your early days in the youth group. But most of all, the thing I think was the best was on the way back from camp every year when you would fall into a very deep sleep, and you would start talking in your sleep, and we could ask you any question in the world and you would answer totally honestly. In fact, I asked you if I could beat your dad up, and you said yes, because I'm a lot bigger than him. And so Tony, I know that hurts a little bit, and it's true, I can beat you up. But Tyler, I love you, man, and I miss you. Last, we got Thomas Smith. Thomas, congratulations. And if there's one thing I remember about you, Thomas, it was that when we would play dodgeball and faceball and all the cool games that we played, I remember, no other team really could throw that hard, but you could really whiz the ball. And I remember sometimes when you threw it, it hurt. And so that's a compliment to you. You threw like a man. Congratulations. Hey everyone, you might remember Eli. He's almost 2 years old. He will be in a couple weeks. And Eli, can you say hi to everybody?
Hi.
And can you blow him a kiss? And can you show him what a unicorn does? That's not what a unicorn does. Good job, yeah. And how does a lion go? Good job. And how does a lizard go? Good job. We love you guys, and we miss you, and have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.